Welcome to devlog 4 in the series where I make a solo indie action game. And by solo indie action game, I mean throw stuff I make on Sundays together and hope for the best. I have no idea what's going on anymore, neither in this project or my life, but I still continue both. Let's get into it. So the other day I was talking to a friend, right? And she's like, you know, butterflies are cool. And I said, wow. That is correct. Butterflies are indeed cool. Me being the creative person that I am, I decided to add some to my game. I know. Now back when I started the game, I was ass at modeling, as you can see here. I still am, but now at least I can bring my ideas to life. I watched some videos on how butterflies actually fly because apparently I didn't know that. In the actual game, I made a character, put the butterfly animation in alongside some particles, and boom. But now, what do I even do with it? So after a whopping 39 minutes of thinking, I decided I want to make the little dudes heal you, give you a little bit of health. So they hide near trees. I'm not gonna spoil their location though. You can get close, pick them up, and now they're your little friend. Only if it would be that easy in real life too. Then they kinda follow you forever, giving you something like 0.4 health every 2 seconds, and just all around look nice. Also, for a little bit of variation in the game, I decided to have 5 colors for them, and whenever the game starts, a random one gets selected for each and every single one of the butterflies. I also did this with scale and altitude they fly at, so some are bigger, some are smaller, and some of them are crackheads. Okay, glad we got that out the way. I also did some changes to the monster from last video. So before I felt like the attack was pretty dodgeable, and it still is, but it's now faster, going from attacking every 3.2 seconds to each 2.2 seconds. Also, it looks a little more aggressive since the whole animation goes a bit faster. Okay, so I was eating a banana the other day and I was like, I'm gonna model this banana. So I got a picture of it and modeled it in Blender. But there was one problem. What the freak was I supposed to do with a banana? I mean, how am I gonna do it? Grenades! That is right, ladies and gentlemen, I made banana grenades for my game. Man, sometimes I wonder if I actually have a problem. So basically, pressing left click will access your laser, while now pressing right click will shoot a banana in front of you, which explodes on impact with a nice little red and yellow particle effect. And if a monster is in close range, it will also take a little bit of damage. I don't know how many bananas there will actually be or how you get them. Currently you just have an infinite stock of bananas, which to me it sounds like the dream. And I promise I am not a monkey. Now I totally didn't spend too much time on this, as it is a little simple banana and it shouldn't take long, right? Anyways, I realized I cannot be trusted with those, since every time I throw one, I throw the second and the third and start shooting bananas everywhere, and 4 hours pass by. I'm getting sidetracked again. Let's just move on, right? Now last time I had a huge timer on screen, bottom right to be exact. You can see it right there. I put it on just for a brief moment. I saw the screen was getting a little too crowded, so what did I do? I made a little red light, so it's not only cool but starts to get more intense the more you use the laser. The timer still caps at 8 seconds, stops your laser to not overuse it, just like before, but it is now more awesome because of a cool flame light coming out. And you can still see when the light gets too intense, that means the laser is running out. Whenever it goes down to 0, I think it looks pretty cool. Now personally I have changed the hand model to one that is superior. Basically before I made the palm and the rest of the hand and then just joined them together in Blender. Now I actually made it to be one object with corresponding vertices and no faces that shouldn't be there. So it's one smooth hand from one end to the other. Thanks to the 1.7 thousand redditors who saw this post, and not one decided to try and tell me what the problem could be. So I always thought eyes with wings are cool. It's not a concept I invented, but I wanted to add a monster like that to this beautiful map. So I got to work on modeling, and I have to say, god damn, I am still ass, but at least I can make my own models now. This is the eye, and there are the wings. It looks pretty dope, so for now it just follows you around if you get too close, just like the other monster. Now I'm still trying to get the animation from Blender to work, as I think not flapping his wings is kinda creepy. But I'm still figuring out animations. I know, pretty disappointing. A year and a half and I still don't know how to properly export animations. I would say that is why I feel like a loser, but we all know it's really everything that's making me feel like a loser. though I know something that won't make me feel like a loser: you subscribing and liking this video. That was smooth as usual. Okay, so the final thing on the menu today is, well, menus. I made one for when you pause the game, which is kinda goofy, but I think fits the style of the game pretty well. And it also has little animations for the buttons. Now, it's not finished yet, just like my homework I should be doing right now, but it looks okay. And you can unpause the game. Also, whenever your health reaches 0, the game tells it like it is: you are trash. You can press retry, which will load the last checkpoint, restart, which will reload the whole level, and exit button for noobs. But I'm not no noob, everybody knows that. Currently, I'm trying to get the checkpoints to work and a couple of more things, so stay tuned for that. I would say that this was a pretty successful week, but my standards for a pretty successful week are really not that high. I was your host, Vlad. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Whoopah! Banana.